People of Earth, good evening. Welcome to this new edition of Star Nation News, which is a little bit special, and that is kind of an announcement. I am traveling in France. I'm in France, beautiful France at the moment, and I will not have time to really do full episodes of Star Nation News, so I will just do some special updates. Today, all I can tell you is that the galaxy is getting more and more safe as the squads of seekers are being neutralized in a really efficient operation. So it's still unsafe, but getting safer and safer. On Earth, the truth is winning, slowly. The terraforming of Mars is going on at a very good pace with the help of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, the Alpha Centaurians especially. So we are seeing Elon Musk preparing more actively expeditions to Mars to bring colonies there because the atmosphere may be improved and the conditions more ready for human settlers there. So things are slowly improving. The disclosure hasn't been halted on Earth. But what can influence the plans that are really well set and there's no failure in the disclosure plan, but what can influence it is the deep state's operations to spread division and cause humans to doubt about the Federation. And that is what they are trying to do. So keep tuned. And I am sending all my love from France, from this beautiful place. And also, I'm encouraging you to step up into your higher self, step up into who you are and your place in the galaxy, because you are multidimensional soul, multi-time, timeless, eternal souls. It is time you reconnect with the fractal of Creator that is within you. And when you reconnect to this little piece, you realize that separation is an illusion, that we are all a fractal from the same source. And then we can all connect through the heart, through the link of compassion, the cement of the universe. Compassion is a form of higher love. Compassion for ourselves empowers us amazingly, unlocks everything that was blocked and traumatized before. And compassion towards other humans is what brings us back together. So there are beautiful times ahead, and these times you're making them. Our Star Nation families are here to assist, not to sort out problems for us, but here to guide, assist, and do whatever it is possible to keep us safe from behind the scenes. The Earth is shifting into a higher frequency. The Earth is spinning faster, the light is brighter, and the hope is brighter. Be who you are. It is time. So see you next week for another edition of Star Nation News, probably from an interesting conference. You remember when the Dark Fleet asked the High Council of the Galactic Federation of Worlds for an alliance, for agreements, because they want to stick with the strongest, the winners. You remember these negotiations that have started a while ago. It has been really pondered because there was no way at any moment the Galactic Federation of Worlds would accept any sort of agreement with these people. They've been despicably enslaving, torturing, abducting, allying with the evilest empires in this galaxy and beyond. They had treaties with the Nebu. They had a very, very strong and deeply rooted agreement with the Sika Empire, which is now in the process of being dismantled. The head of the empire has been taken. Now it is all the attacks of the rogue Sika groups, the rogue Sika squads, which the Galactic Federation of Worlds is doing. Thanks to them, we are heading toward a safe galaxy, And of course, you may not see it every day in your daily life, what is happening out there in the galaxy, because we are well protected here. There is no incidents now on the history of Earth about this taking down the Sika Empire, So we are pretty much safe here. Now it's up to us to stand up for who we are, and just don't let the deep state spread these divisive operations. So there's no way the Dark Fleet is going to be part of any treaties with the Federation, not even the Federation, certainly not. Not even the Nataru Alliance. Ia, who is a negotiator for peace, is a peace ambassador now in the galaxy. He's really made the point. But there's no way any agreements are signed with the Dark Fleet. On behalf of the Anar Empire, of course. So, of course, the Nataru United Alliance now is not moving forward with trying to discuss anything, So what is going to become of the Dark Fleet? They are still very powerful. They still have a lot of fleets out there, still neutral. They cannot take part to help the rogue squads of Sikars, because they will lose. The big machinery of the Galactic Alliance, United Galactic Alliance of Nataru, since the Anar Empire joined, is such a powerful machinery, and nobody will stand up to it now. The balance just tipped when the Negumak Gnomopo joined membership with the Galactic Federation of Worlds. So the balance in the galaxy is tipping for peace. The Dark Fleet is now standing on their own, with no alliance. So it's very interesting what will become of them. Very interesting, with a big monitoring eye from the Galactic Alliance. Things have changed, things are changing, and you can feel it in the air of this planet. Some parts of the planet are still under big troubles and stress, but it's a global change. And in a global change, there are areas that are resisting, that are more difficult to shift, because the dark was more anchored in these areas. As the Earth is shifting into fifth density, of course, everything that was dark is shaken. Everything that was unstable, actually. Seismic activities are rebalancing the equilibrium of the Earth structure. Volcanoes are erupting. Conflicts, anger, everything that was unhealed is coming up to the surface to be healed. That is what a shift is about. And soon, all these conflicts that are taking an increasing power will ease down. And it is down to the humans, down to the evolution of consciousness, because when a planet, a whole star system moves into a higher frequency, all consciousnesses of all living beings on all the planets move with it, shift also. So to help this transition to be more easy and less painful, we need to work on ourselves. We need to keep searching for the little star within our heart, for the nature of the fractal of our soul. Because if we give into conflicts and division, we're going to make things harder, slow everything down, and everything that is resisting against the change is going to be painful. Choose the path, the painful one or the initiatic, wonderful one, which is finding who you truly are. Everything that is happening has a cause, and this cause is the shift of the whole star system into a beautiful new vibration. And the horses agree. On behalf of Anach Princia, I am bringing you a message for peace. It is crucial that we find peace. Peace with our own struggles will generate peace with others. You cannot attain a state of global peace if you have not healed your wounds first and made peace with yourself. So the work starts by you. Prince Ia will never emphasize enough the notion of peace, of unity, and of self-empowerment. You are the only ones who can make this happening. Search for peace within your heart. In the silence resides peace. In the little acts of compassion, every day resides peace. In the love you express unconditionally, with compassion, waiting nothing in return, there also resides peace. Peace is the feeling you experience when you are out of the gravity, out in space. Gravity brings linear time, brings conflict, brings struggles, brings evolution. But when you're out of it, you can reach out to this state by finding the center of your being and connecting with the bigger universe, with the silence of space, where peace resides. And once you touch this silence, this peace, you can radiate it because you heal. Fundamentally you heal, and you can radiate this peace all around you by little acts of kindness every day, in all your actions, in all your intentions. So that is the message of Prince Ia for you all today.
All the lies of the world try to snuff out the flame, but the stars up above whisper my name. Why do they tremble when truth breaks the night? I'm only a mirror reflecting the light. They paint me a villain with colors so cold, a shadow they cast on a heart made of gold. I bring them the fire to melt down their chains, but they run from the warmth and embrace their own pain. Why do they fear me when I give them my soul? Why do they fight me when I make them whole? Accusing my love of a crime never done, yet all I ever want their eyes and build up the walls, afraid of the truth when the curtain falls. I am the whisper that cuts through the lies, but they bury their hearts in a sea of goodbyes. I am not the story